The Family Life Kids Corner podcast is made possible by listeners like you.
Come on, why won't this work?
Need help, Travis?
It's this radio. It won't turn on.
Did you plug it in?
Not a word, Joel.
And now it's time for everyone's least favorite game show, Wheel of Aggravation. And here's your host, Harper.
Hey guys, oh my, thank you. I hope you all are having a great day so far because it's all downhill from here. But not before we meet our contestants, Sam and Rachel.
Hi Harper, thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
So far it is. You two know how to play, but for new listeners at home, you each are going to spin the wheel, and whatever the pointer lands on, that's what's added to your podium. At the end, whoever has endured the most aggravation without absolutely losing it is the winner. Tell them what they're playing for, Lionel.
You got it, Harper. The contestant that comes out on top will win an all-expense unpaid trip through the thickest traffic jam on Earth, all the while being serenaded with polka, bagpipes, and Mongolian throat singing at the same time. Then kick off your shoes and relax as you spend days on end waiting at the DMV. Complete with air conditioning that's 10 degrees too cold and luxury dripping faucets, it will be a vacation like no other.
Woo! DMV, here I come.
All right, Rachel, since you're so excited to start, Sam, it's your turn to spin that wheel.
Here we go.
Looks like we're going to need to grease that wheel. It didn't go very far there, and the pointer landed on mosquitoes.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. All right, Rachel, it's your turn to spin that wheel.
You might want to give it some force. It was really stiff.
Thanks. 1, 2. Ugh.
Huh, really laid into it that time, didn't you?
Sam said it was a little stuck, so yeah.
It's still going.
Should I stop it a little?
Isn't that cheating?
Yeah, I'm afraid you aren't allowed to touch the wheel.
All right.
So, are we just gonna...
Ow. Aggravating, isn't it? We'll be right back after this, folks. Don't go away. Hey, Mr. Jacobs, what's going on?
Morning, Harper. Just doing a little bit of lawn care. How are you today?
I'm good. Rachel was going to meet me here, and we were going to do some battling.
Battling? Hopefully in a fun and loving way.
Huh? Oh, no, I don't mean we're going to fight. I meant we were going to play with our battle tops. You know, these spinning toys.
Oh, that's still a thing, huh?
Still a thing? What do you mean? Battle tops just came out. It's all the rage.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, Harper. Hi, Mr. Jacobs.
Good morning, Rachel. How are you?
Great. What are you guys talking about?
I was just telling Mr. Jacobs about our upcoming battle and how it works.
Yeah, the tops bounce off each other until one gets knocked out of the ring or stops spinning.
I'm familiar with the concept.
Really? Wow. Most grown-ups take a while to learn about the newest trends. You're really up to date.
Thanks. You two have fun. I've got to get back to my lawn.
Okay, so where do you want to battle? The community center?
Nah, it's closed for repairs. We could play on the basketball courts or by the playground.
Yeah, I don't know. Too many big and little kids there that don't respect the sport.
Hey girls, what's going on?
Hey Sam, we're just talking about where to battle our tops today.
Battle, huh? Sounds like a good way to blow off steam.
Blow off steam?
You know, when you're having a hard day and you just need to vent.
I guess. Are you frustrated, Rachel?
No. Are you?
Not me. We just want to have fun. Are you frustrated, Sam?
Trying not to be. I figured I could come here and chill out for a bit before I go back into the fray.
Fray?
I have an aerobics class tonight. It's not gonna be fun.
Bad teacher?
Something like that. I'm gonna go listen to the radio.
Did I say something wrong?
Want to join her?
Sure.
So then the sound system didn't work, and I had to lead the whole class shouting out the counts the entire time.
Sounds like the last few weeks haven't been easy for you.
Yeah, and I feel bad for the students. They didn't sign up for an aerobics class to watch me flail with tech problems.
Wait, so you're the teacher of your class?
Yeah, or at least that's what the contract says. I'm not very good.
I wouldn't beat yourself up about it, Sam. Electronics can be finicky. It's not your fault.
Yeah, but I get so frustrated, and then the class has to deal with me at my worst.
So, is it wrong to be frustrated?
Of course it is, Rachel. Nobody likes to be around someone who's frustrated.
Actually, that's not exactly true, Harper.
What do you mean? You like to be around people who are frustrated?
Well, no, I meant the first part. As unpleasant as it is to be frustrated or to be near someone else who is, the fact remains that anger and frustration are just God-given emotions.
Wait, God wants us to be frustrated?
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but He gave them to us so we would be able to know when something was wrong.
Like the sound system in Sam's class?
Kind of. It's our spiritual warning system that tells us that it's time to step back and think about what's going on. It also lets us know that we might be a little too invested in something and that we need to take a break.
You think I should stop teaching my class?
Not at all. Taking a break can mean spending time thinking about something else for a few minutes. But one thing frustration can do that I found to be very helpful is make you ask for help. And here you are.
Well, you got me there.
Are we helping?
Well, knowing you're trying is better than feeling alone in my problems. I still have them, though.
Sounds to me like you need to listen to another radio program.
Sure, can't hurt to try. Start one up.
Mr. Jacobs, I had a question about what we were talking about earlier.
Me too, but you go first, Harper.
Thanks, Rachel.
All right. What's your question?
Well, you told us a lot about anger and frustration and how it's not wrong to feel them and stuff. But is that in the Bible? I mean, I seem to remember a lot of Bible stories. And stories not in the Bible where people did bad things when they were frustrated or angry. So I guess I wanted to know what the Bible said about it and not just what you say.
Whoa, disrespectful much?
No, she's right. I don't want you to believe things I say just because I said them. It's always best to double check and make sure that I'm not making a mistake when I'm teaching you about what God says. To answer your question, the Bible has a lot to say about the dangers of being angry. First, I think it's important to point out that God doesn't want us to be quick to become angry. James 1:19, Proverbs 14:29, and Ecclesiastes 7:9 are just some of the verses that explain that it's dangerous and foolish to let your frustration flare up. Because like it says in James 1:20, human anger doesn't lead to making godly choices.
Sure sounds like the Bible is saying it's wrong to be angry.
Maybe. I could be wrong. But I think in a lot of places, God isn't telling us that anger is wrong as much as getting angry over things that we should be patient about. Other times, like in Ephesians 4:31 through 32, He's telling us to let go of our anger and to forgive. In other words, be angry and sin not.
Is that a Bible verse?
A couple verses earlier, Ephesians 4:26.
Hey, I just remembered something. Jesus got angry sometimes.
He did?
Yeah, when he chased out the merchants from that temple. And the other time, when his disciples were telling the kids to leave Jesus alone, he was pretty fed up then, too.
That's true. Does that answer your question, Harper?
For now, I've got to think about it and probably talk to my parents about it.
Good plan. Your turn, Rachel. What's up?
Well, we've been talking about how we need to not get frustrated right away when things keep going wrong. But what are some of the things the Bible says to do instead?
What do you think, Sam?
Me? Well, I guess the first verse that comes to mind is to not give up when you're doing the right thing because you'll see rewards if you don't lose hope.
Galatians 6:9. Anything else?
This might not be exactly what we were talking about, but I was reading 1 Thessalonians 2 the other day, and Paul said that he wanted to visit his friends, but Satan was stopping him each time.
Random. But yeah, that's frustrating.
Sorry, it's all I got.
I think it was a great reminder that even the great Christians of the Bible got frustrated sometimes. In fact, in Acts 15, Paul and his missionary partner Barnabas got so frustrated with each other, they stopped traveling together.
That's not good.
Perhaps not. But despite this, God still used them both to spread His word throughout the Middle East and bless their work.
Okay. Good to know that even though things don't work out, it doesn't mean they never will.
Right. And no matter what you may be struggling with, always remember that you can always take your troubles to God because He cares for you.
Psalm 55:22?
Or 1 Peter 5:7. Either works.
Right. Well, I should probably do that too. Even if I do figure out the sound system in my class. Thanks, Mr. Jacobs. I'd better go lesson plan while I have the time. See you guys later.
Bye, Sam.
All right. Well, if that's all the questions for today, do you two mind if I go back to working on my lawn?
Yeah, we were just gonna head out. Gotta have our battle.
You're going down.
Well, before someone's inevitable doom, would one of you turn off the radio on your way out?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Thanks for listening to the Kids Corner podcast. If you had fun listening, be sure to share it with your friends. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can join us every week. The Kids Corner and other Family Life podcasts are made possible by your financial support. Learn more at familylife.org.